Hey guys, welcome back to another video. My name is Shanae and I'm the creator behind Original Flavor. If you like luxury style and beauty, then this is the place to be, especially if you like it for less. Welcome! For today's video, we're going to be discussing Fendace. And Fendace is a swap, not a collab, between Fendi and Versace. So we first saw a big luxury designer collaboration with Gucci and Balenciaga, and now we have Fendi and Versace. However, this one's a little bit different. So for this swap, pretty much Kim Jones, that's the creative designer of Fendi, he designed the Versace collection, and then Donatella from Versace, she designed a Fendi collection. So either way, both of the designers incorporated aesthetics, design elements, signature things into the other brand's signature designs. And pretty much you get like a collaboration. I'm supposed to say collaboration. But pretty much you're going to get like a mixture of both the brands and the different pieces. And I think that from what I saw in person and for what I've seen online, they did a great job achieving that goal. I definitely am getting both from each different brand. So me and Kwana, aka Miss Koi Style, we didn't necessarily plan to go to the pop-up. It just kind of like, we talked about it, we thought about it, and then we just went. So that was very impromptu, but definitely very successful and a great time. So before we decided to go to the pop-up, I did check out what was online this morning because I did sign up. Once again, one of my tips. I did sign up for the newsletter notifications from both brands, and I was able to I got notified earlier that the products were available. So I looked at both of the sites because there's certain pieces, because there are two different collections technically, that are available on each site. So I wanted to see what the differences were. So of course on the Versace site, the items that were there were, you saw the Fendi elements, but they were like, they were truly Versace items. And the same thing could be said for the Fendi website. When I went to the Fendi website, the pieces that were there had the Versace elements, but they were in truth Fendi items, which I think is great. I think it's important for, each brand to still have their signature pieces, but then to add the elements from the visiting brand. And I definitely think they did a great job. However, I think in my opinion, I definitely much preferred the actual items from the Fendi collection, just because I feel like the ones in the Versace collection were, obviously the point is that it's going to be primarily Versace because it's the Versace line designed by Kim Jones, but I just felt like the Versace elements, or how they did the Versace part, just kind of overpowered the Fendi part. Like when I look at it, it just, I don't know. Obviously Versace's loud, as people say, but I do like prints and I love the Versace prints in general, but I feel like a lot of it was just given too much for me. On the Fendi side, I felt like I just liked how they blended everything together. Like Donatella really did her thing. Like it came out amazing. But regardless of my overall opinion, I think they were amazing items in both collections, and definitely some items I think are worth looking at if you're a collector. Items if you're that are worth looking at if you're a lover of either brand. Items worth looking at if you just like nice things. So I'm going to share a couple of my favorite picks from both collections. So in both collections, there were lots of bags. There was baguettes that had like the Zucca print as well as the Versace Baroque, or their printing on it. They had baguettes that were like just plain leather and had the safety pins in them. They were some really cool bags. However, one of the bags that stood out to me was definitely the Medusa bag and the Zucca print. I think that that's just like a perfect collaboration. I keep saying collaboration, but a perfect combination of both of the brands. I feel like, and to be honest, I don't know how I really feel about the Medusa bag, because I feel like, I don't know, I'm just like, the jury's still out on it for me. I don't know how I feel about it, but I definitely did like it with the Zucca print. I think like the black leather on top, the Medusa head, and then like the Zucca print, it just went really well together. The one thing I didn't like is that in person, the chain is like very light, and I just felt like it wasn't giving me the luxe vibes. Like when you have the big chains on the Bottega bags, I feel like it feels like it feels substantial, and I didn't really feel like I felt that substantial on the Medusa bag. So that's something that was kind of like to me. The other item I really liked, and I think that it's like one of those like bargain buys. Not that any of these items are cheap because everything was pretty expensive, but the reversible bucket hat. What I liked about this is that it's reversible. So we like a 2-in-1. I love a 2-in-1. And I definitely think that this does that very well. So on one side was kind of like more of the swap print. So you'll have like the Versace print and Fendi print. And on the other side was just like the Zucca print. Like I think they had two colors. One of them was black with like the gold and brown. And then there was another one that was like pink and white. The pink and white one was cute, but I think definitely more of my style was the black and brown and gold one. That was really cute. That one retailed for I think $750. For some reason I felt like it was like we saw one that was like $500, but I don't know if it was a mistake. But either way, that's the price. Silk scarves. There was these beautiful silk scarves, and you're probably gonna see a lot of people like with them because they're so beautiful. They had one in particular that was really nice, and it had like the multicolors as well as like the combo design of the Zucca print and the Fendi print. I mean Zucca print and the Versace print. It was stunning. It was really gorgeous. There was this sweater. It was like a baby blue sweater with pink writing on it, and then it had cutouts. And the cutouts were kind of held together with like the big safety pins. I thought that was really beautiful. I loved it. Like I love the color combination. I loved like the details of the safety pins and the cutouts. I thought it was definitely a great signature piece. Just wasn't in my budget. It was really cute though. I think it retailed for about like $2,000 and change, but it was really cute. I really liked the Fendi V2 sunglasses. Those were really nice. So in the front, they had kind of like a rounded frame, not too oversized, but not too small. And then on the sides, they had kind of like the Medusa safety. I think it was either a safety pin or Medusa head on the side. So that was really nice. Those were really stunning. I really liked it was like a light pink color. I thought that was really nice. Next, what I really liked was the Fendace card holder. So I am a card holder person, as me and Miss Koi Style discussed at the pop-up. When you have like a wallet that's chunky, it's just sometimes it's not the most feasible for carrying in your handbags. Plus it takes up too much space, and then the more space I have, the more I pack. So I don't really particularly like them in that style. I prefer either a long slim wallet or just a card holder. So I think this would be really great. Also in person, I felt like the metal Fendi on the actual like card holder was really nice. Like it was substantial and looked very luxe. And then the last item that I really loved is actually what I got, and I'm going to reveal that in a moment. All the items retailed from, I think the cheapest item in the collections, both collections, was $150, and that was the socks. I mean, teach his own. If you like socks, do it. I just feel like compared to everything else in the collection, I don't really know if that was worth it. Then I think the most expensive had to be like the chain metal dresses. Those were beautiful. Those were the runway pieces that Naomi Campbell, and I forgot whoever else, but I know Naomi Campbell wore it. Like that was like $30,000. So if you got it, do you, go off, but I don't. So I'm gonna admire from a distance. They were stunning. What else to note? On the websites, there are certain items that are sold out, and then there are certain items that are available. However, we went to the pop-up, there were certain items that were sold out online but were available in store, and vice versa. So I think that if there's something you really wanted but you did not see it on website or it's sold out, I would highly recommend just calling the customer, the client, associate, system, whatever they want to call it, the client's services, whatever, on the websites, or just going in person or calling your local Fendi boutique to see if they have any of the pieces, because they might. Because like I said, there's things on the website that are sold out that we definitely were able to get at the pop-up if we really wanted it. So that's just something to take into account. Talk about the pop-up. So for the Fendace pop-up, there were several cities that were selected to be pop-up, I guess, cities. So you had, I want to say it was Milan, Tokyo, New York, London, And then, I'm sorry, like, I feel like I'm so disrespectful because I really don't remember the other ones. I feel like I just remember the ones that I feel like stuck out to me. I might have even made up Milan, I don't know. But there were several cities that were selected to be the pop-up cities. And I'm happy that New York was one of them because there was kind of mixed reviews about if it was going to be New York or if it was between New York and LA, which I'm happy they went with New York. I don't know why LA could be picked over New York. I mean, we're New York. But anyways, I digress. So we went. I found out about it a couple days ago, like just because I was searching for information to see if there was going to be a pop-up actually in New York, and I found a Fendace pop-up on Google Maps. Shout out to Google Maps. And I shared it with Kawana. We talked about it. Then we finally decided today to go. So when we went there, we got there about 5:30 p.m. and I didn't really know what to expect. With like, 'cause sometimes with these like collaborations or swaps or big releases, it could be super long wait times or lines out the door, or it could be just like you walk in and it's an easy process. So I don't know how it was earlier in the day. However, when we got there, we didn't wait that long, although Kawana was waiting already. So I don't know if she waited because the line was long or if it was because she was waiting on me. It probably was the latter. But anyways, so when I got there, we waited for, I would say, under 5 minutes, and we went inside. When you went in, as soon as you came in, a sales associate greeted you, and they were the one that was going to be helping you. I'm sure if you had like maybe like a Fendi advisor, I don't know if they had the ones from New York there, but they did. Maybe those people connected with them. Either way, we were with Maria, who was really kind, and she helped us. So you walked in and you saw like all of these, like, you know, all the different mannequins dressed in the Fendace outfits and pieces beautifully. You saw all the bags and accessories against the wall. You saw all the ready to wear. So it was displayed beautifully. In the back, they had like a big monitor that had the fashion show on the screen, as well as the different campaign materials. Okay, so I had to let my camera cool down, but back to the story. So you had the big screen which showed the runway show and different promotional materials. It was really a vibe. Like all like the client assistants or client associates, whatever term people want to use these days, they all had like the Fendace shirt on. It was just really, really, really nice. Like you had to be there. I'm definitely, like, as I'm talking, there'll be clips of everything, so it's not like you're just gonna watch me talk, because I know nobody wants to do that. But anyways, yeah, it was really great. There was fitting rooms, which I did go into to try on the piece that I had wanted. I did try on the bucket hats, and they were really, really, really nice. However, I was just kind of deterred by the price point, just because it was a little, I think for a hat, it was expensive. And Miss Koi Style, Kawana, did point out that, you know, it isn't really likely that I would wear that hat or wear a bucket hat all year round, which is true. So, and I feel like there was other pieces that were priced around the same price point that I would much rather add to my collection. And I am ready to show you guys what I got. Guys, so this is the bag for the packaging. So it says Fendace. It's black and gold. It has the Baroque slash, I don't know if I'm even calling that the right thing, but the Versace print with the FFs. And it has the Medusa head in the middle. Super, super cute. So it has this bow, which I'm going to untie. And it also has the Fendi print on that. Beautiful. Trying to open this. It was tied very well. This little tie is substantial. So like I said, this is what it looks like. Saving it. So inside the box, the bag, we have my receipt, Fendace, and the envelope. So something you guys should know is that apparently Fendi doesn't do in-store returns. You have to, if you want to return something, you can only exchange it if you buy it in store. If you buy it online, you can return it that way. Super weird, but apparently that's like a policy now that they're doing, because I've seen other people online kind of complain about it, which I can understand, because it's kind of weird that you're going to accept returns from online but not in store. But hey, so like if you want to return something in store, you can only get store credit. Interesting. But anyways, so the item comes in this beautiful dust bag. stunning. I'm actually really surprised. I didn't think that this type of item would come in. So I'm taking it out the bag. You ready? Yes, I got this beautiful bathing suit. Yes. Yes. So excited. So this is one of the items that was definitely on my list of must-haves. This is the bathing suit, and then this is from the Versace collection. Well, this is from the Versace by, no. This is from the Fendi by Versace. Well, whatever. This is from the Fendi collection that was created or designed by Donatella, and I am in love. So this is reversible. So on one side, you do have like the shiny kind of like iridescent type of like material, and it has like the different Versace elements, but it's a Zucca print, so it's a, you know, a combination of that. Then you have in the middle this safety pin, which you can take off and do different things with. However, I lose everything, so I will keep that on there besides when I'm washing it because I don't want it to get messed up. The back is pretty simple. It's just a low back, which I love. What I also really loved about this bathing suit is that in addition to it being reversible, I'm also going to be able to wear it as a bodysuit. Like, I feel like the options will be endless for this. The only season I think I won't wear it as much would probably be winter, but I don't even think that's true because if you see like the other side of the print, like this is like something I could definitely see myself rocking all year round. So the other side is more of like the traditional like Zucca print, but like once again they did the Zucca print to kind of look like the Versace print. It has like a little bit of gold into it, greenish gold. It's kind of like an ombre. I don't know if you guys could see that on here. That there, it goes like from like darker on this side to lighter on this side. I don't think it's going to pick up very well, so I'm going to try to include a picture, but that's what that looks like. On the back, you have this Fendace tag with like this information. So Miss Koi Style, Kawana, brought up a good point because I was just going to remove this part. And she was like, no, because that's how you're going to know if it's authentic and blah, 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 which is true. So I'm going to keep this on, but I will remove this white tag. I think this is gorgeous. This is like so beautiful. And this is why I am going to be forever a fan of shopping in person because the website you cannot see the beauty of this on camera or in person. I mean, on camera or in pictures. Like, this is so beautiful with the shimmering. It was between, so they had two colors. They had this one and they had like a white one that was kind of the same concept but just more white and gold, and I really was leaning towards that one just because I'm such a huge fan of wearing white tops. But Kawana definitely had some good points that this one has a little bit more to it. It has more the colors, all of that. Like, it definitely, you know, and honestly, when I tried it on the size 42, Italian size 42 and Italian size 44. And I felt like when I tried on the 44, it was the white one. So I liked it better because it fit me better. However, I did in my head, I felt like this one was just giving me the more luxe vibes. So I'm really glad I went with this one. I think it's going to be stunning. I'll include a clip of me trying it on, probably on this side. But let's talk a little bit about sizing. So for sizing, I did get a size 40, Italian 44, which translates to a US 8, which is pretty much my size right now. I would say I'm more of a 6, but I could, depending on the cut of the designer, it could be anywhere from a 6 to 8. So hopefully when I get back to my pre-COVID, because it's gonna happen, my pre-COVID weight, I will be more of like a 4'6". So like I said, I definitely think that this piece is going to be super versatile in my collection. I think in anyone's collection, but definitely I already could think of like many ways I could wear this. Like, I think you could wear it, like, as I'm going to show you guys, with like some white pants, some mules, sunglasses, and you're ready to go for the summertime. You could wear it with denim. I think you could wear it, you know, obviously it's a swimsuit. You have both options either way. There's just so many things you can do, and I'm super excited for all the ways I plan on styling it, because I wasn't supposed to be buying anything this month, I did buy this because, you know, I felt like I've always wanted to add a piece, a Fendi piece and a Versace piece ready to wear to my luxury collection. And I've always been kind of like, a little hesitant. But I feel like with this type of piece, because it's reversible and it has so many elements from both houses, I'm definitely getting my best bang for buck. So I definitely think that this is a great investment and I'm super excited. I feel like this year so far, I made my luxury wish list and I feel like there's so many things that I've checked off and gotten so far throughout this year. And I mean, I'm getting to the point where I think that I'm just gonna like not buy that much stuff and just enjoy what I have and just really get its use, because that's what it's all about. So definitely let me know what you guys think. What are your thoughts? I'm super excited to hear. If you're gonna get anything from the collection, let me know. I am going to be selling this all throughout the forever. So definitely make sure you're following me on Instagram, because I do post most of my stylings on there. So definitely make sure you do that. I'll leave it below. I'll leave links to all the items I really loved in the collections below. Like I said, make sure that you're following me, subscribe to me, you turn on your notifications, and you give this video a thumbs up. And thank you guys for seeing what I got from the Fendace collection. Bye!
So what's your name?